What is up, guys? Right now, I should be at work, but instead I am at home recording an episode of the Rantcast because of the coronavirus. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard a lot of things about the coronavirus, and this video is already demonetized because I've said that word twice now. But whatever, we're just gonna let it happen for this one time because this is kind of a big thing right now, as most of you probably already know. I've got at least a week off of work because of this, and that's great. Brandon at least has the luxury of being able to work from home.
Yeah, it's been easy, man. Just sit here. This is like my office right here, and I just sit back, relax, and just do my work here at home without having to drive too far. But it's really weird, and it's kind of hard to adjust to. I mean, I'm not saying it's hard, but I don't know, it's just strange, just not having to drive all the way to work, come back, and still get work done. It's something I'll have to get used to for a while, and hopefully things will go back to normal, but who knows when that will be.
It might not be for quite a while, unfortunately.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, schools in Colorado are closed as of the recording date of this video, at least March 24th. Schools in Colorado are shut down until at least April 17th, with pretty much guaranteed that it will be extended past that, which, just great. A bunch of people are going to be having to graduate through Skype or Discord this year.
It's crazy. If you're like a high school senior or even a college senior, and I mean, this has to be exactly a very rough time for you, because you're not gonna be walking down the aisle and graduating in your cap and gown. It's just a weird thing. And schools around here in Indiana have also been closed. I don't know the exact date, but I do know the colleges around here are closed pretty much for the rest of the semester. It's just going to be online classes. And it's totally weird. Would never have thought that it would have gone this far. In fact, like about a month ago, just go back about a month, and I don't think I would have expected, or really anyone would have expected, that we would have gotten to this point of schools closing, restaurants around here in Indiana they're kind of closing. They're only takeout or drive-through only. It's just so weird and bizarre to see the whole world shut down so quick and so fast.
And another thing on the topic of shutting down, downtown Denver is actually completely shut down now, which I haven't been down there yet, but when I go down there, I think Monday I'm going down there for something, but seeing nobody there is going to be really weird, because I'm down there a lot for work, and there's always a bunch of people, traffic's awful, there's always people on their bikes thinking that they're in a car, driving, cutting people off, but then that's all going to be gone, theoretically. I'm sure there's still going to be some people out there, but
yeah, it's just so strange.
It's weird.
Like, I was in Evansville yesterday for work, and Evansville it's a pretty decent sized community, about 150,000 people that live there. The downtown usually has cars and people, maybe not a whole lot of people walking, but definitely a lot of cars. And yesterday on my drive there, I barely saw any cars, barely saw any people. And then like the day before that, we went to French Lick, which is a town that's kind of like a touristy town, not too far away from me. And there was no one there. All the hotels were closed. All the attractions were closed. And this is like a spring break Saturday or Sunday when I was there. Just totally empty, very scary, very apocalyptic, and just strange and weird.
And also, on the topic of spring break, can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Have you seen the people on the beaches who are like, oh, I'm young, I'm not gonna get the coronavirus, if I'm sitting here at the beach with all these other people, and it's just like stupid people, just really
very
people who are not very smart. But regardless of that, I think I saw something that said after that week there were 4,000 new cases of the coronavirus in just one state. Because of all these stupid people going to the beach and being like, "Oh man, I gotta get my beer on, bro. Let me get in here." And then it's like, can you really not wait? You've been waiting how long? How long has it been since you've been waiting? Probably the beginning of the school year, right? But no, you can't wait a little bit longer. You gotta make it worse.
Yep,
going
exactly.
out there making it worse. Just all these people, man. It's ridiculous. So
and the worse it gets, the longer this quarantine's gonna last, or this stay-at-home stuff. So it doesn't help us in any way.
I'm not quarantined yet because I don't live in Denver. I'm not forced to stay at home yet. That could change very quickly, but in Lakewood, we're still, allowed to have businesses open, and I can get in my car and go anywhere. But in Denver, they don't want you leaving your house unless you have to go to work or, make a grocery run or something, which I wouldn't recommend because there's nothing in the grocery stores.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. All the canned food is gone, and actually my friend Darian and I tried to make a video about this, but we got kicked out of Walmart because...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, oh, hey man, you can't be doing that here, bro. Like, literally, just about his exact words. I do have the file of it. I'll put that in right here. Just listen to him.
Like, the security find you, or was it
No, it was just some
random
guy just standing in the aisle looking at the empty shelves. He was like, hey guys, no, you can't do that here, bro.
In Indiana, we actually have a stay-at-home rule now. So basically, you can't go out.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You can't go out unless it's like a grocery run or you work at an essential business. Now, the place I work at is technically essential, and I just produce videos for them, but sometimes some things have to be sent to their operations center. Indiana has a stay-at-home rule right now, so basically, if you don't work in a essential business, or you're not getting groceries or something like that, you really can't be out. And there's actually a lot of businesses around here starting to close, and it's getting kind of scary and weird. And I think Illinois is even worse next door. I think their rule is a bit more strict, and maybe Kentucky, I don't know, but Indiana I think is the more lax of the rules around here. But still, it's scary, it's quiet, and it's strange.
This could affect Brandon's visit to Colorado, which sucks because we were gonna, what were you gonna do? Rent a car and drive down here, or were you gonna take a plane or?
I think we're going to rent a car and drive down there, and this was probably going to happen like in May is when Callahan usually tests, right?
Mm-hmm. It's the first Friday in May, so this is
going to happen in May, and with everything getting canceled and moved and stuff like that, I don't know for sure if that can still happen.
Which sucks.
This virus is going to affect all the events of spring and like early to midsummer, and with all these events and stuff getting canceled, pretty much summer for us and spring is going to be really boring because there's just not going to be a whole lot to do. And then I'm sure I feel like it will eventually get better, but I still think there's going to be it's going to be a very slow process back up again to where we were. It ain't going to just happen overnight.
And the NBA canceled their season already.
Yeah, it's unreal. All the sports is just canceled,
I think last time I checked, the NHL postponed their season. It might be canceled entirely now, but I'm not sure on that. All I know for sure is the NBA canceled their season because one single player got the virus, and then they were like, oh, shut it down. Goodbye.
Wasn't that one player who just touched like all the microphones and stuff and then ran out? And it's like, I'm invincible. I don't remember who it was again, but yeah.
I can't remember either.
Just very stupid. Very, very stupid.
That's something called karma, though. just like the people on the beaches trying to get their spring break.
Yep.
Man. And what was the other thing? Oh, the coronavirus challenge. I don't know if you've seen any of this, but basically it's a thing on TikTok, which I hate TikTok with a passion.
TikTok's cancer. TikTok is absolute cancer, man.
It's awful. Basically, it's people like going around and literally just licking things, captioning it the coronavirus challenge. Like there was one, someone licked the seat of an airline toilet, which...
What the...
Why would you do that in general?
Why would you do that? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, even if you don't get the coronavirus, you're still going to get sick with something from that.
Yeah, exactly. And there was another one where I saw it on Twitter the other day. I think Keemstar retweeted it, actually. Basically, it was someone in I believe it was a pharmacy, like Walgreens or something like that. He just goes, oh, it's Corona time, and he, like, licks across all of the medicine bottles on the shelves.
Oh.
And that should be considered an act of bioterrorism, I think, especially when...
I think so, too.
Just in general, but especially now when there's a huge virus outbreak going around. And you've got people just, I don't know, you've got these people who just, they're clout chasing. Okay, that's all it is. They're like, oh man, if I do this, I can get a lot of views. Let me go look at airlines. Let me go look at airplane toilet seat.
Yeah, they just want the attention and the views. That's really about it. And it's just so selfish. And,
it's stupid. I hate people. I hate people. Like, I wouldn't even lick my own toilet seat after I cleaned it. Just to put that in perspective. Let alone,
me neither.
Let alone an airline toilet seat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, dude,
Lord knows where that toilet seat did. Who sat in that?
Exactly, and it's like how, and what's gonna happen in April now? Like, we've had every month this year so far something bad has happened. In April, you know, people,
I think a meteor is just gonna strike us, and that'll be the end of it.
There's rumors about that. Like, NASA confirmed that there's a meteor in. It's not going to hit Earth. It's going to pass by about 4 million miles away. But there are people writing articles about how it's going to impact Earth and destroy or end human civilization, which is completely untrue. It is true that it is categorized as a potentially dangerous meteor or something like that. But it's going to pass. It's going to, kind of fly by 4 million miles away, which, in case you don't know, that's a lot of miles. Okay, it's a long way.
That's a distance, yeah.
That's quite a ways away. We're gonna be okay, but I don't know. Something's gonna happen in April, and when it does, I don't know. Maybe
on top of this, man. Oh man.
Maybe it's gonna be the end of the coronavirus. I hope so, but what it's looking like right now, it's gonna be a little while longer that we have this going around. So check this out. On the same World Health Organization page, we have these symptoms. Now, common symptoms: fever, tiredness, and a dry cough, right? Pretty, stuff you've been hearing about for quite a while. Now, the other ones are shortness of breath, aches, sore throat, and very, very few people report diarrhea. I don't know why they spelled it with an O, but very few people. And because of that, I now can't buy toilet paper anymore.
Just for that 1% of people who actually get coronavirus.
Yeah. And I guarantee you that's because of something else. They probably just ate Taco Bell the other night. And
yeah,
happened to get the coronavirus at the same time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I don't understand why everyone's going out buying toilet paper. And I was talking to Brandon about this earlier. I saw a thing earlier that said, God forbid we have a diarrhea outbreak, because then we won't be able to buy nasal spray anymore.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so true, though. You know that, right?
Like, why are you going out buying toilet paper by, like, the hundreds because of a respiratory disease?
Well, then you also have the people who have been price gouging, too.
Oh, that too.
We probably should talk about that, where people have just been buying buttloads of toilet paper and then just selling it, like, in the back, like, hey, want some toilet paper, then sell it for like $100 a roll. Probably not that much, but still, like, it's absolutely crazy.
Guys, at work, I was, we had absolutely nothing to do, so I was just kind of sitting there browsing around the internet. I was like, hey, let's see if I can find any hand sanitizer. Wait, let me try that again. Let me rephrase that. Guys, at work, back when I was still at work, I was browsing around the internet looking to see if I could find any hand sanitizer. I think I have a screenshot somewhere, and if I do, I'll put it in the video, but it was on Walmart. Legit Walmart's website. And they were selling, it was a 2-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer for $70. And there was only 3 left.
Oh my gosh.
So what that tells me is people were actually buying these $70 bottles of hand sanitizer, which 2 ounces is not a lot. Okay, 2 ounce, like, we don't have the Monster can anymore. I actually don't know where that is, but regardless, that can of Monster that's usually behind me is 16 ounces. So 2 ounces, not a lot. and for $70.
Oh my gosh. That's
$70.
like liquid gold right there.
It
apparently.
is. I'm seriously, we have like a 32-ounce bottle in the closet out here, unopened, brand new, and it's got aloe, so it's the higher end variety. I'm legitimately, because I'm not working right now, I'm thinking about selling that for $150 on eBay, and I guarantee you, if I put it on there, somebody would buy it.
You're probably right. Yep, someone would do it.
Somebody would buy it.
Especially that, you gotta emphasize that aloe. It's like, it's got aloe.
It does have aloe. It'll moisturize your skin up and make it super nice, but I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about this, other than this is going to be the quickest demonetization of a Rantcast episode ever.
Yeah, I mean, originally we were thinking about like maybe coming up with a different word to say or something, but then it's like it's gonna get ridiculous and really and crazy, and we'd forget about it and we'd say it anyway.
Yep. And here's the thing too. Originally, we were gonna hide this topic in the next episode of this, which is gonna be about Samsung. I'll just tell you that right now. We were gonna hide it in there, but then I was like, I don't want to risk that episode getting suppressed and demonetized just because of us talking about the coronavirus at the end of it for 20 minutes or so. So that's why we're splitting up these videos the way we are. I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about this other than just
stay away from people, wash your hands.
Yeah. Wash your hands and stop buying toilet paper. I need some. Okay, we're almost out. I'm gonna need some pretty soon here. Quit buying it.
Exactly. Just yeah. And socially distance. I mean, obviously, as you can see here, Sam and I are socially distanced from each other by like 1,000 miles.
This is the ultimate social distancing. I'm in my room in Colorado. He's in his room 1,000 miles away. Now I can touch the monitor he's on, but that don't count. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so don't get smart in the comments about that. Whatever. It's gonna happen. I don't care. Guys, there you go. Here's this pretty much ad-free video of the Rantcast. That's it. That's it.
We're done.
We're done. Yeah, don't be stupid. Stay home. Listen to the government so it can go away faster. Like, seriously. All right.
Bye.
Really quick, guys, to end off this episode, I just got a notification on my phone, and it's a public safety alert, and look what it says right there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's not going to focus. I'll just put a screenshot over it. Stay-at-home order for residents and businesses through April 10th.
Oh, you just joined the stay-at-home gang, so...
I did, but I'm in Lakewood, so I don't have to. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Subscribe to Brandon, all the usual stuff, and thank you for watching.